on, attempting to render it the same through their demagogue and violence. Those systems have reduced and continue to reduce the human beings being to a wretched slave at the service of a single ideology or of inhuman pseudo-scientific economy. Okay, so what the Pope was basically saying is, we don't want that. He wants diversity. I mean, that's exactly what he said.
But the Catholic Church has been pursuing that for 1,000 years.
Well, this is standard Roman Catholic.
Right.
Everyone else does it. They're wrong.
Yeah,
We're right.
Ah, okay. So as long as the Catholic Church is the only entity out there, then that's fine.
Yes.
And it's okay for them to go and kill everybody.
No. That's not what he's saying here. He's saying we all know that there is no single political model. Each country has a characteristic genius and some demons. Each country has its own problems, okay? And each progresses along a path which is at times painful, but its own, towards a future that seems bright. The Pope observed, expressing the desire that each people cultivate the qualities that characterize it in order to enrich others and to purify its demons. Now, I don't know if he's talking about you as demons, but that's what he's saying is to do good to people.
About me as a demon.
Well, that may be the way you're hearing you, okay? Bringing them under control so that they might defend the greatness of human dignity. These are his words, he said. Benedict XVI then emphasized to each one of the essential aspects of the duties as an ambassador. And this is what it is, the search and for promotion of peace. An ambassador should be a peacemaker. I am a priest of Christ. I am as a priest of Jesus Christ, not the Pope's priest. I'm Christ's priest, my God's priest. Okay? And as that, okay, peace is not just a political or military situation without conflict. Okay? This is how he explains, and I happen to agree with him here. Rather, it is the sum of conditions that allow concord among all and the personal development of each. Do we have an understanding of what that means?
Yeah.
The problem with it is that it's in context.
Since Christ calls the peacemaker children of God, your mission is noble and elevated. True peace, the Holy Father continued, is not possible unless justice reigns. He further states, which does not just refer to social or even ethical spheres, it does not just refer to what is equitable or in conformity with the law. The Hebrew etymology of the word refers to what is adjusted. God's justice is shown in the justness that puts all things in their place, all things in order, so that the world might be adjusted to God's plan, not the Pope's plan, and his order. And these are my words, not the Pope's, as I love one another is what Christ said. I know I'm talking about Paul or James or Matthew or Jesus said, love one another. He didn't say, don't like those that are gay or lesbians or trans. As God directed us, do unto others as you would have done to you, yourself. Love me. Now, that's not me. That is, love your God with all your heart, soul, and have no other God before you. So the noble mission of the ambassador, the Pope concluded, this I take very serious I take it very as a Roman Catholic who has been abused, who has been himself abused in conflict with the church I was baptized and born to. The noble mission of the ambassador, therefore, consists in employing your art, my art, so that all might be adjusted, so that the nation you serve might live not only in peace with others, but also in accordance with the just that shows in the equality and solidarity of its international relationships, and in which its citizens enjoy peace, might live their beliefs, not the Pope's beliefs, not my beliefs,
Their beliefs according to the Bible.
freely and sincerely, and thus achieves God's justice. No, it doesn't say that at all.
But
this key
like anything, it's
is
in
word.
context.
No, this is in context. This
Now,
is in,
compare-
one needs to remember, see?
Well,
one
there's
needs to
also-
remember
there's
Jesus was
broad
told.
diversity and narrow diversity, and it's my contention that he is dealing with narrow diversity.
You know, and at one time, when they said all men should read, they meant all white landowners should read. Other people were simply not included.
No, but that's, you know what? That's the interpretation of the individual. And you're talking about individual interpretations. God is talking about all his creation.
But that's not God talking. That's the Holy See talking.
Well, the Holy See is supposed to be God's word on earth. If you and I come under that.
When he's on the throne,
Well, when he said this,
otherwise he's fallible.
Well, when he gave these orders to the ambassadors, this is when the time when he was supposed to be on the throne. Now, the problem we
So
have...
we'll call this statement from him fallible.
I would call that statement from him not only fallible. When I started to research all the things he said, because last year looked pretty good, looked like he might have been making moves and everything else. However, he's 81 years old. Maybe he's a little senile, and we know for sure that at 81 years old, and, well, it depends little. I mean, you may say little, I might say, a lot, okay? However, we know
might
this.
say-
He is the
Drive
leader of
macaroni?
millions of people. He is never, in my lifetime, yours, or anybody else's, going to say that transgenders are okay.
Right.
Because if he did that, he would be condemning all the teaching that they have been teaching for thousands of years and saying all the saints that they canonized were stupid and wrong. And of course, we know they were. However, he's not going to say that. Okay.
Well, but on the other hand-
so I want you to love the old guy. That's
It's
what I'm
easy,
here for.
It's easy from the standpoint of someone who is heterosexual and a natal male to say, be patient with this organization, but that person isn't going to get dragged behind a truck.
That's
I
right.
want to be a human being now.
That's right.
I don't want to wait.
Did I tell you to be patient?
Well, and this is
No, I'm not. No. I'm saying forgive the boy. Well, I'm not saying be patient. I want to make you very sure. I am not telling any of you ladies to be patient. I'm telling you, in your heart, forgive this degenerate old man who was a Nazi youth person who still thinks he's Hitler. You got to give him a break. He's nuts. You got to be the ones that are understanding, because this degenerate isn't going to believe that you're okay. He's sick. He himself is surrounded by gays. He's got a ton of gays working for him.
So you're saying that I should not give myself myocardial difficulties because someone
Over
with,
this crazy person?
with arteries the consistency of dry macaroni
But here's the problem.
can't shut the hell up.
We're willing to grant you that there may be a difference between what Jesus taught, what God's word is, and what this gentleman, who's the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, is telling his people to believe. The problem is he's the leader of the Roman Catholic Church telling his people to believe this.
Right. That is the problem.
And the
Are you still a Roman Catholic?
well, I haven't been unbaptized or unconfirmed.
Excommunicated?
I haven't been
I
excommunicated.
haven't been yet. But after we send this to the Vatican and they hear us discussing this, I guarantee that both you and I will be thrown out.
And we can go celebrate.
And and we'll go have drinks down. Geez, okay, because who needs? What a waste of time for people who have a brain to deal with this guy. I was listening when I went and I was doing today. I spent about 4 hours today on the internet searching out things. I mean, and God has to forgive this guy, see, because that's really what got him. Because they've all taken, and all of these individuals, not just the Roman Catholic Church. I hate to tell you what happened today. Okay, you probably don't know.
No.
The Greek Orthodox bishop in Greece is suing a lesbian gay activist for some stupid words. Greek Orthodox bishop. All these mainline churches hate you folks.
Yeah.
So, why?
Well, there's